What if I told you that the way you express yourself behind closed doors isn't just about pleasure? It's about your deepest emotions, your fears, and your hidden attachment styles. Today, we're diving into a topic no one dares to talk about publicly. The shocking psychology behind doggy style. You think you know what it is. You think it's just a physical act. But it's not. This isn't just physical. It's emotional, it's psychological, it's even medical. Brace yourself, because some of these facts might hit closer to home than you expect. You might be surprised at what you learn about yourself, your partner, and the hidden dynamics at play in your relationship. Let's get real, folks. It's time to pull back the sheets and face the truth. Let's talk about emotional distance, folks. You see, doggy style is often a go-to for people who struggle with vulnerability, who build walls around their hearts. They crave connection, they want intimacy, but they're terrified of letting anyone in. Think about it. No eye contact, no face-to-face vulnerability. It's a way to experience physical closeness while keeping your emotions at arm's length. It's a protective mechanism, a way to avoid the risk of getting hurt. Now, this isn't about judging anyone's preferences, it's about understanding the why behind the behavior. If you find yourself drawn to positions like this, ask yourself, are you truly present in your intimacy, or are you holding back? Are you protecting your heart without even realizing it? Because here's the thing, true intimacy requires vulnerability. It requires letting someone see you, all of you, the good, the bad, and the messy. And that can be scary, I get it. But listen to me. You deserve to experience the kind of love that makes you feel safe, seen, and truly known. Don't let fear rob you of that. Now let's talk about the thrill seekers, the ones who live life on the edge. You know the type, always chasing the next adrenaline rush, the next big adventure. Well, guess what? That need for intensity often spills over into the bedroom. For these folks, doggy style isn't just about pleasure. It's about the rush. It's about the primal, animalistic energy that comes with this position. It's about feeling dominant, in control, and maybe even a little bit dangerous. And you know what? There's nothing inherently wrong with that. We all experience pleasure in different ways. But it's important to be honest with yourself about what's driving your desires. Are you truly present with your partner, enjoying the shared experience? Or are you so caught up in the pursuit of the next high that you're missing out on the intimacy right in front of you? Because real connection, real passion comes from a place of vulnerability, of letting go and surrendering to the moment. It's not about chasing a feeling, it's about sharing it with someone you trust. Let's talk power dynamics, folks, because every relationship has them, whether you acknowledge them or not. And guess what? They often play out in the bedroom, especially when it comes to doggy style. Think about it. This position inherently involves one person taking the lead, asserting their dominance, while the other surrenders control. Now, that can be incredibly erotic, there's no doubt about it. But it can also be a slippery slope if you're not careful. Because if you're constantly seeking out this position, if it's the only way you feel truly satisfied, then it's time to ask yourself some tough questions. Are you unconsciously recreating power struggles from other areas of your life? Are you afraid of true equality in your relationships? Because here's the thing, healthy relationships are built on mutual respect, on give and take. It's not about one person always being in control, it's about finding a balance, a way to explore your desires and boundaries together. So the next time you find yourself in this situation, take a moment to check in with yourself and your partner. Are you both truly comfortable with the power dynamic at play? Or is it time to switch things up, to explore other ways of connecting that feel more balanced and fulfilling? Chapter 4, Fear of Rejection. You know, sometimes the things we do in the bedroom, the positions we choose, they tell a story. And sometimes that story is about fear. Fear of rejection, fear of vulnerability, fear of getting hurt. See, for some people, doggy style isn't about dominance or control. It's about creating a safe distance, a way to experience intimacy without fully letting go. It's a defense mechanism, a way to protect themselves from the pain of potential rejection. Think about it. No eye contact, no need to read your partner's expression, no chance of seeing disappointment or judgment in their eyes. It's a way to stay in control, to guard your heart even in the midst of passion. And let me tell you, as someone who's worked with countless couples over the years, I've seen firsthand the heartache that fear of rejection can cause. It can keep you trapped in a cycle of superficial connections, never allowing yourself to experience the depth of love and intimacy you truly deserve. So if this resonates with you, if you recognize yourself in these words, know this: you are not alone, and more importantly, you deserve to heal. Take the time to understand those fears, to work through the pain of past rejections, and to learn how to open yourself up to the possibility of a love that is safe, supportive, and truly fulfilling. Let's be honest, folks. Some people just like to be in control. Whether it's in the boardroom, the living room, or the bedroom, they thrive on structure, on calling the shots. And you know what? That need for control often manifests in their sexual preferences, particularly when it comes to doggy style. Now, there's nothing inherently wrong with enjoying this position, but it's important to understand the underlying motivations. Are you choosing it because it brings you genuine pleasure? Or are you using it as a way to assert your dominance, to maintain a sense of power and control in the relationship? See, for some, it's not just about the physical sensations, it's about the psychological game. It's about being the one who sets the pace, the depth, the rhythm of the encounter. It's about claiming their space, both physically and mentally. And listen, if both partners are on board with this dynamic, if it adds to their pleasure and enhances their connection, then more power to them. But if it becomes the only way to experience intimacy, if it starts to feel one-sided or controlling, then it's time to have a serious conversation about needs, boundaries, and the importance of mutual respect in the relationship. You know, the human psyche is a complex and mysterious thing. The experiences we have, especially in childhood, they shape us, they mold us, they leave their mark. And sometimes those marks manifest in ways we don't even realize, especially when it comes to our intimate relationships. See, for some people, their preference for doggy style isn't just a matter of taste, it's a reflection of past trauma. It's a way to experience closeness without triggering the fear and vulnerability associated with face-to-face intimacy. Think about it. If you've experienced abuse, neglect, or abandonment, if your trust has been shattered at a young age, it's only natural to build walls around your heart, to seek out ways to protect yourself from further pain. And for some, that protection manifests as a preference for positions that offer a sense of control, a way to stay emotionally detached, even in the midst of physical intimacy. Now, this isn't about blame or shame, it's about understanding the profound impact that trauma can have on our lives, on how we love, how we connect, how we experience pleasure. If you recognize yourself in these words, if you suspect that past trauma is influencing your intimate life, please know that you are not alone. There is help available, there is healing to be found. Reach out to a therapist, a counselor, a trusted friend or family member. You deserve to break free from the chains of the past and experience the joy of a healthy, fulfilling, and truly intimate relationship. You see, folks, intimacy is a journey, not a destination. It's about growth, it's about exploration, it's about learning to communicate your needs and desires with honesty and vulnerability. And sometimes that journey involves a shift in preferences, a willingness to step outside of your comfort zone and try new things, especially as trust deepens and love grows. Think about it. In the beginning, when you're still getting to know someone, it's natural to gravitate towards positions that feel safe, familiar, maybe even a little bit guarded. But as that connection solidifies, as you allow yourself to become more vulnerable, more trusting, your preferences may evolve as well. You may find yourself craving more face-to-face intimacy, more eye contact, more of that heart-to-heart connection that comes from truly seeing and being seen by your partner. And that's a beautiful thing, folks. It's a testament to the power of love to heal old wounds, to break down walls, to create a space where true intimacy can flourish. So if you find yourself clinging to the same old positions, the same old patterns, ask yourself, is this truly serving me? Is it bringing me closer to my partner or keeping me at a distance? Because the most fulfilling intimacy, the kind that nourishes your soul and sets your spirit on fire, that comes from a place of deep trust, vulnerability, and a willingness to explore the full spectrum of your desires. Intimacy isn't just a physical act, it's a silent conversation between your soul and your body. If you or your partner prefer doggy style, it's not good or bad. It's a window into your emotional universe. And understanding that can transform how you love, how you trust, and how you heal. Knowledge is sexy, healing is powerful, love is brave. Stay curious, stay compassionate, stay connected. This is Love Lens, where we zoom into the real truths about love, intimacy, and everything in between.